We looked into the water and didn't see ourselves, but through to the bottom of the pond. Our names became forgotten, so we found new ones. There's confusion of you, I, and we, and even stronger confusion over yours and mine. Our bodies lost their sentimental value as we got strong, got burned, healed into something different. Everything we have is borrowed. We would give it all back if it gave us a clue of what is going on. If we saw just 3 very bad things and a holy man, it might just set us on a search beyond these walls of home. There's a distinct feeling among us that an old dog can learn new tricks. We say yes too much. What makes us seekers? It's our ability to keep asking questions. Rarely do we accept the answers we find, yet we keep looking, a sign of a deeply held belief that there is something still unseen. We don't know what we're looking for. That was one of the first lessons. It starts when you are very young. The first time I played Super Mario Bros., I saw the real world as much the same, bound by hard rules and realities. Mario could only move from the left to the right side of the screen. I could only jump up and down, and I would always see the world through my eyes nestled in his head. He had 3 lives while I had just this one. I would always be the boy they called Jimmy, and I would always move in time from past to future. If Mario was just a game, it asked the question that has steered our lives in circles since. Is life a game? The first question found us in different ways, but it's led us all on the same search, so we questioned the game's boundaries. You find us at the end of the road. We chased our tails from asphalt roads to gravel, then dirt to deer path, then realized we were lost in the dark, naked and cold with no light or direction. Then we made a new theory. We talked to the trees. They led us down another question. What should I do? Where should I look? We tried to hold our breath till we died. We did jujitsu and let ourselves get choked. Our shoes wore out quick. We biked 50 miles to find a quiet place to meditate, but our thoughts got too loud. Our friends had track marks and borderline personality disorder. The outsiders, the gays, the nerds, the stoners, immigrants, and fools all called us friend. We listened to the AA soothsayers, 5-string guitar players, do-it-yourself yogis, white trash Buddhists, basically anyone more confused than us, because it's a confusing world. They're onto something. You've argued with priests and considered becoming one yourself. We believe that God lives in gravity and that salvia transported us to this dimension. We know what infinity is, or at least we did for a moment. We see ordinary people throughout the day and look through the shell into what they really are. Is that limping old man actually a black belt? Is that fat lady in a Walmart scooter a chess master? A little boy with dirt on his nose may be an alien. Could that dog be a Buddha? Our minds were expanded and damaged by drug. It's not unheard of for us to laugh hysterically and cry at once, in public places or alone in a mirror. We'll do yoga anywhere at any time. Meditation constantly distracts us. Most of our friends have seen us naked, and we've had orgies in complete darkness. Will I ever be sane? When was I? When I smoked DMT, I closed my eyes, but another part of me opened. We've slept outside without intending to, and when there was nowhere else to go. Our homes are lined with stacks of books we were through, and libraries we never read. There were letters we sent intentionally unaddressed. We received no answers. Why? Our questions grew short and stronger. There were pages we put everything into, and when we looked back later, we didn't really understand what they were all about. The best type of answer would be the one that was there the whole time. Just tap your heels 3 times, then free to go home, as you always could have, but you had to be away from home first. Maybe it's not an answer, but in the question where the truth hides. Ask yourself a question where you know the answer before you hear its last word. A question where you're sure the answer is yes. I ask myself, can a dog become a Buddha?